Hello friends, hello subscribers, hello guys. Welcome to the Men Podcast. There are a few things trending on the internet which is annoying me.
Honestly.
Interestingly, I have a channel, so then I can talk about this. And this is what we are going to be doing. We are going to be reacting on some trending issues. So again, subscribe to this page because you need to see what our take on few things that is happening. Today, bro, I'm pissed, bro. Like a lot of things are pissing me off.
Very annoying, bro.
From the videos that I'm seeing on the internet, it's annoying me. But let's be nice. Now, there are some few trends about some bad shit happening. And I think now it's gaining attention. And,
Yeah, bro. It's all about this. As you can see, we are very angry. It's all about this pedophile behavior these idiots are doing online. You understand? And into brackets, it boils down to child abuse. Bro, what is wrong with you? Like, you go in for a 12-year-old girl, 8-year-old girl, 9-year-old girl, and you sexually harass this child. First of all, justice to Ochanya. Yeah, I think this incident happened a couple of years ago, but I think it's trending again
now.
Yes, because it's really heartbreaking. You know, for a grown man and his nephew to do that to that child, and it's very bad.
Right.
And you know the annoying part.
Yeah. We
We have people online who are so bitter about men already, and these idiots give them the chance to talk down on men every time.
Right.
It's very sad. Like, you just wake up in the morning and you see a video of a woman insulting men. Me, where are they here? I don't take any child. Then someone is insulting me. Just because one idiot who doesn't know how to control himself.
These guys are funny.
It's stupid.
Like, I don't know. With the Ochanya issue that is trending, I think, bro, a lot of feminists and a lot of women who disagree that they are feminists, but they want to use this as an agenda. Right? They want to use this as an agenda to actually insult men. Right? And sometimes you can see some insult and then you say, Charlie, of course, men deserve it.
They deserve it. Like
men deserve it, bro. Like, because let it make sense. I mean, let's start from the Ochanya issue, right? Like, which sense do we have around this?
Like, are you crazy?
Like, with the uncle in question, because according to the story, they said there is an uncle and who else?
And a nephew.
Yeah. And both of them did something stupid.
They graped the child. I think they inserted some things in like what is wrong with you?
It's even difficult.
She's a child.
It's even difficult saying it out loud. I
can't even say it with my mouth.
It's
like,
very stupid, bro.
Well, I wish, honestly, if the police, I don't know whether they were arrested or anything, but if they are to arrest these guys, they need to be castrated or sentenced to death, honestly. Yeah. These people don't need to live in a society. You know what I mean?
When it comes to pedophilia and everything, something of that caliber, we know for a fact that there are a multitude of reasons to that. Okay?
Exactly.
Like, when you make research on, all this stupid behavior of some men, there is no concrete reason why men act like that, but then you can logically process it that, okay, due to this and this. First of all, there are men who are very stupid,
and low self-esteem.
We can start from that,
and
then we can start from biological factors. With, I don't know, like my reason according to research, saying it out loud to you, to the fact that most men even act like that makes no sense. Like, for instance, there's a biological reason to it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, why do you find this person attractive? Bro, I've seen women, they're not even women. I've seen girls, I've seen children around that age.
Being abused.
Like, I don't know, what about these ones? Because with Ochanya issue, how old is she?
Ochanya is 8 years, just 8 years girl.
I've seen the average 8 years, bro.
Yeah.
What about this person is so much attractive to you as a man?
Like, it's crazy. Like, sometimes when you think about it, I don't know the level of being horny. Like
I've seen the picture, and I saw the picture and I was pissed. But let's put the picture aside. An average 18-year-old child.
I need to control myself. I get emotional when I'm talking about things like this. Like,
what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, think about this.
Even if she's 13, 14, 15, a teenager, what is wrong with you? Not talk of an 8-year-old child.
But some people are suffering from mental issues.
I think so.
As a matter of fact, I think I think those are the only reasonable excuse that can come up for them.
Yeah.
Because usually some people are going through some mental deficiency and some serious.
So they need to be
issue.
castrated.
Yeah. So due to that, they can behave like that.
Yeah.
Right. And they are not even allowed to do that. But then that is their only reason why, when the police, when people get hold of them.
Yeah.
And then they ask them, why did you do that? Usually you find out they are going through some mental
issues. Yes.
Right. Then that is very stupid to say.
Yeah. And apart from that, apart from the pedophile, whatever it is, I think child abuse itself is something that is going on in the society. Yeah. And we used to focus on, men, the pedophiles abusing young girls. And trust me, when you go to so many homes, there are males, females, women abusing children.
Yeah.
There's this child recently who was being abused by a 24-year-old lady that she said that the child is bedwetting. Yeah. So she actually placed a knife in fire, and she actually inserted a fire in the punani of that child. This is what some women are also doing. And instead of them to tackle this and protect their children, they use the word. They've made it a gender-based something.
Right.
Men. But trust me, if I'm to pass by right now, I will find about 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10 women abusing children, stepmothers, aunties abusing children in their houses, beating them mercilessly. Most of you are having marks on your bodies because of the things I'm talking about.
Well, when it comes to abusing children, women are...
They are number one.
They are number one when it comes
women
to
are always closer to children in the house.
Like, they are mostly number one.
Yes.
Majority of abuse and pain that has been inflicted on children
mostly women. But because of this pedophiles nonsense, they turn down on that.
It covers it. But usually women are the most, they inflict the pain on these children. And it traumatizes them.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, and the most important thing is the word should be stopping or reducing child abuse. It is not about grape. Let's put it, when a man grapes a child, it's child abuse.
Right.
When a woman abuses a child, it's child abuse. At the end of the day, it brings the same results. It is never good to treat a child that way.
But they usually blame the girl.
The girl.
They I don't know whether they support it. Like, nobody genuinely talks about the men one.
The men, and some men are being raped by older women.
Yeah, it's crazy to be held.
And no one cares about that.
You guys do not understand that you can give credit, because funny enough, what goes on is people rather give credit to a man who has been abused. Sexually.
Yes, sexually.
Right?
So you were abused by a woman. You are lucky. Like,
people make it sound as if, listen, bro, have you ever been held against your will before? Think about this. Like, you've been held against your will.
It's crazy.
Especially if, let's say, this is your new experience. You've never experienced this. You are with some independent, bored women, and that this woman wants to force you to have sex
just because she finds you attractive.
Just because she finds... Mostly, you can talk about maybe she finds you or she finds that child attractive. But mostly, they are bored. They are the independent women who don't need a man.
They can't get the men they want.
So if your nephew or your child finds himself there with them, they will force that child to have sex with them.
Exactly.
And before you even think about this, you should know for a fact that they force dogs to even do something like that.
Yes.
Right?
Dogs, even animals.
Even animals.
Some women are doing that.
Most women are bored. Apart from when men do all that to take care of these women, to give them beautiful homes, and
they are even abusing vibrators,
and then they become bored. Usually, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They find babies or children who are with them, or some dogs, and then they force them.
I heard that children are more likely to be licking stuff when you put anything on closer to a child.
Yeah,
they are more likely to be licking it. I've heard this that allegedly there are some women who actually place children in their punani for the children to be licking them. Honestly,
that's wild. Bro.
And you see, no one talks about this.
That's wild.
No one talks about this. It's all about the man grabbing a child, and yes, that is wrong and that's evil. But let's not make it as a gender-based something.
I mean, I like the fact that women are manipulative.
Very.
So what is happening is, now they have found something they can blame men or insult men with.
Yes, they capitalize on it.
That is the nonsense that is doing on social media. I'm not saying it's bad. They can voice out and say men shouldn't do this to women, because of course it's very detrimental. Men are not supposed to do that. Like,
never.
When you logically process it, it makes no sense. So I like it that you ladies are, saying it out loud and trying to say, put an end to it. However, if you're passing the message and it looks as if you hate men and you say men are very, very this, trust me.
I want to ask them a question. Okay, if something is wrong in a society, who is more likely to be expected to protect or fix it? It is always men. Okay, you are insulting all men because one idiot graped a child. Okay, if we are to arrest these people, who going to arrest them? Men.
Of course.
If you are in trouble in your house and someone comes in barging and grape you, you expect the police men. Yeah. When you call the police, you don't expect your gender to enter there.
You know what is funny to me? I had some girl send me a message and she said, won't you guys talk about this whole grape issue with pedophilia issue that is going on? And we had it in plan to talk about it. But my response was, now there's feminism, right? Yeah. Now there's women
empowerment stuff.
Women empowerment. So if you see something bad that is going against you as a woman, talk about it. Like fix it.
Exactly. Like, you guys can do it.
I mean, at the end of the day, you still need a man to fix it.
So you always need.
So feminism is a lie, isn't it?
It is. The only difference between feminism and a pen is that a pen has a point.
You understand? At the end of the day, if feminists stand to say, okay, listen, we don't want this to happen, which is fine, they still want a man to fix it. You understand?
You have a problem with a woman.
Feminism and feminists don't really have a voice.
Strong and independent man needs a man.
It doesn't really exist. If you genuinely need a man to fix it, then you understand?
They will be like, when you have a problem with a woman, the last thing she will say is that I'll call the police. Who are you calling?
The man.
The man. Majority of them are police. Amen.
Yeah, the man.
It's crazy.
I totally do understand that there are some douchebags, some stupid men, some guys who are not, who don't respect themselves. Yeah, right. However, there are some good men who build the world.
Of course.
There are some good men who are willing to die and protect you guys.
Don't generalize.
So when you guys are insulting and, throwing shade, you know how to say it, because, you have a good internet. You have a good light and everything.
Who even built the internet?
And they will say it's the woman.
Who built the internet?
They'll say Wi-Fi was invented by a woman.
Oh,
and
really?
It's funny. But
okay, so women invented a social media platform.
You can research that. But then interestingly, if you want to stand for anything, you need to be strong, as you say. You understand?
And fix it.
There is this trending issue with this guy.
Orlando. Yeah.
I think he's been all over the place.
Yes. People are really talking about him for the past week.
Let's play the video.
Yeah. Orlando was talking about he was actually informing GES, Ghana Education Service, to give teachers self-control allowance because their children are very beautiful. According to him.
Yeah, I think this same conversation aligns with what happened with the headmaster issue.
Exactly.
And I hope you guys do remember. There was one time headmaster, was it even a grape issue?
Yeah, it wasn't a grape. Actually, the child actually agreed to that one.
Yeah, which was too bad. But then they talked about it. So this conversation still aligns with that.
Yes.
Right?
Minister of Education.
Play the video.
I stand for my colleagues, the teachers. Okay. In fact, we deserve self-control allowance. Teachers, we deserve self-control allowance. Because looking at these young girls nowadays, teachers,
misquoted him.
We are suffering. Ghana teachers, we are suffering. We deserve self-control allowance. Teachers self-control allowance, because it's not easy. It is not easy for a teacher to control himself for 3 good years.
All right,
teaching this kid.
So you see, interestingly, self-control allowance is not a real thing.
It's not a real thing. I think he was just trying to create a content to laugh about.
But
it went far.
I don't think people genuinely logically want to process this.
Yeah, they are using emotions to talk about the whole thing.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, I don't think you guys genuinely, I'm speaking for the women, right?
Yeah.
I'm speaking to the women. I don't think you guys genuinely want to logically process this, okay? But I will tell you guys, and I need you guys to go through this for a second. Let's say you are stuck in a commute or a society where you are around delicious food.
Exactly.
Right? You are around delicious food.
You're not supposed to touch
your favorite food, and then there's a law. You're not supposed to touch it. Which of course you won't touch it because you're not supposed to do it. But then you're going to be there, you're going to be getting some of these foods approaching you.
Exactly.
Okay, because trust me, most of you guys, your children are gentle and holy in front of
your
you.
house.
When they leave and they go to school, they are different altogether. You guys have no idea. So let's go through that for a second. Your children, because of the fact that they are growing, they act a way, and then they're looking extremely, interestingly attractive. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm only trying to explain to you how it looks like. Now, you know for a fact that men, by default, are attracted to good-looking. Sometimes it doesn't even necessarily have to be good-looking. Women.
Yes.
So if the lady is however she looks like, the man is going to see. So let's go back to the food analogy.
Okay.
So this man is going to try his possible best to not get attacked.
Not get like Adam and Eve at the Garden of Eden.
And this is going to continue for years.
For years. So if someone says, okay, in a funny way, we need self-control allowance, technically he's trying to tell the men to have self-control.
Bro, listen. Let me just see.
I hope they understand this with logic. They will use emotions probably.
Let me see whether you guys can. Men do not have sexual discipline like women do.
Yeah.
Okay. Men do not have sexual discipline like that.
And men didn't make the rules.
You understand? Men are always on the edge to have sex. On the edge. Men will have sex with anybody. There are some general men who are disciplined and all that.
Yeah.
Those are there. But in general, men do not have that sexual discipline like women do.
Same way you guys don't have emotional discipline.
Do you understand? Now, it's almost like, we can talk about sexual discipline, but we are sexual discipline, but at the end of the day, we are talking about even paradise. Like we are talking about things that is happening out of the world.
Right.
Now, let's come back to reality. Men do not have sexual discipline like that. Right? So it takes a lot for a man to control himself. Control.
He needs extra self-control.
Make sure he's not ever going to talk to this woman, not going to touch this woman in a certain way. It takes a lot. I think women look at it from their lens and say, for the fact that I'm not going to have anything to do with this man, the man should not also have anything.
They normally think how they feel. Men should feel the same. Listen, you see when you are ovulating, the way you feel. You see that feeling that sometimes you feel. Men feel that every day.
Every day.
Men feel that every day.
Every day.
Ask any doctor.
And trust me when I say this, I am not here to justify that it's a good thing.
Never.
I'm only explaining to you how the feeling is like.
Exactly.
And interestingly, I think you women know. The reason why I think women know is most women do not visit their husbands or their boyfriend with extra girl.
Because they know.
Because they know a man is a man.
Yes.
Right? So let's use this same analogy and understand that
even when you have issues, not to cut you, even when you have issues with them, they'll be like, okay, me too, I'll not give you this.
Yeah.
That means they know you always want it.
So you know a man's life, please understand, a man's life evolve around sex.
Yes.
You guys have no idea. The sex is a big deal. You guys know. So let's go back to the teacher issue. Have you guys seen our teenagers? The 16, 17 years old girls. Have you seen what social media is doing to them? Have you seen how
they are not advised well in the house?
Have you seen that? Have you seen the fraction?
They are not talking about that.
Have you seen their names?
Yes, they are not talking about that.
Some of them have weird names. Some of them are on Snapchat, TikTok, and everything. The same message to influencers every day.
I made a video. I made a post. It is on my page. I made a post and wrote, those below 18 years girls coming to my DM doing I want to be your friend. I am your uncle. I am not your friend. Trust me, when you watch my comment section, I had 16 years girls writing, I can still be your friend. I can still come and visit you. Trust me.
To make it worse.
You understand? And I had to warn them.
To make it worse, because they have an intention.
Yes.
They will start calling you Godfather.
Godfather.
Right? They will start calling you some way. You guys have not seen a fraction of how the girls in this generation from the 16, 17 are acting, bro. Like, you guys are not seeing a fraction. I am not justifying that what the men are doing is bad. But if you guys see, it's almost like people are now throwing away money and they are leaving money everywhere. And all we have to do is to make sure we don't touch that money.
You don't touch that money. Exactly. One lady made a video and like, you can't tell me to wear anything. You can't tell me what to wear. Really? It's like someone telling you, okay, there are criminals here. Don't go there. And you tell me that I should warn the criminals for you, you will go there.
You understand?
That's what they are doing.
So on default, if you want to give people credit, give men credit for having sexual discipline.
Exactly.
Because
That's what he was trying to say.
It takes a lot. You guys, for those of you who are married, for those of you in a relationship, it takes a lot for you as a lady to be under the same roof with extra girl or 3 other girls, and your boyfriend would never touch them.
Bro, for them, it even takes a lot for a woman to be emotionally intelligent.
Bro.
Trust me, it takes a lot for you guys to do that.
Bro.
When your man says something, it takes a lot for you to have self-control, else you might insult the man and we call you disrespectful, isn't it?
One thing I think I wish people
Self-control is
I
important.
wish people understood is let's blame ourselves sometimes. I don't like it when it looks like we are blaming one gender.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the problem.
Like, let's blame ourselves.
They make it gender-based.
Okay, the men are stupid, I agree. But have you also thought about how the women are acting?
Exactly.
Bro, me as a content creator, I don't even do music. I don't dance. The DMs I get from 17 years old girls are serious.
It's scary.
Sometimes I can show you now. There was recently a girl sent me.
Sometimes I have to block them.
I have to ask you, send me your Ghana card. Let me see. Because you guys have no idea. And the social media is causing issues.
Do you remember recently they made this trend like we are coming to your house and come fuck at them. We are come to take your husband.
You understand?
These teenagers, and I didn't see any feminist. None of you made a video to bash these children. None of you. But here lies the case. Someone is saying that men need self-control concerning this kind of behavior, and you are bashing him, calling him a pedophile. You see how people, the way you guys think?
You understand? So let's go through this one more time so you guys understand. Let's say you are in the school. Mention one of your schools, right? And then you've seen the girls in the school, right? You've seen the way they act, the way social media and everything. And then
Tell them write letters to their teachers.
And trust me, you know women are naturally hypergamous.
Yes.
So they are not interested in their own colleagues.
Their colleagues, no.
Right? So they are now interested in teachers. Because the teachers are older, they are smarter, they are not dressed like the usual, and they are richer. Right? So anything that goes to the teachers. Now, if a teacher is not smart
or don't have self-control,
you know, again, all that, and we are not speaking from paradise, we are speaking from reality. Not everyone is smart.
Human
not
nature.
Everyone is has sexual discipline. Not everyone.
Yes.
There'll
always be stupid people.
There are some stupid people.
Yeah.
And trust me, majority of people are stupid. They are stupid to the extent that you haven't heard. You only heard of one headmaster. There are a lot of shit that is happening. You guys have no idea.
And it's not about gender based. They are stupid people, not stupid men, stupid women. Stupid people.
So let's say these men, they have no self-control. They continue and then they allow themselves to be fooled by these women or these girls who look like this and they look like that. So these men fall for that.
And the fact that after looking like this and that, they themselves expose their body. And don't forget, you feminists told us that your body, your choice. Have you forgotten?
You understand?
You told the children that their body, their choice, so they can do whatever they want.
So it is extremely...
You see, you guys are delusional.
It is extremely stupid. We can first of all blame the thief for stealing the money. It's extremely stupid
to open your door
for the thief. Hold on. It's extremely stupid for the thief to come and steal you. It's extremely stupid.
And have easy access.
The thief shouldn't do that. We can blame him. However, we can blame you too. You for opening your door. Because you know for a fact that when you open your door, thieves will enter. When you leave your money anywhere, people will steal it. So let's blame both genders.
Both genders. And at the end of the day, this pedophile behavior, it doesn't only happen among men. Women are doing it, and you don't hear it because the men don't complain.
When the men complain, nobody takes him serious.
No one cares.
Like imagine I say, oh, I'm a dispatcher. I went to deliver a package to a customer. When I got there were 3 girls or 4 girls.
Yeah.
And then they saw me, and then they said, oh, I was still fine, sexy and everything. And then they had to force me, and then they had sex with me.
When you come and tell me, I'll laugh at you. That's the thing. So you can't hear it.
So
you understand?
You understand? So now it will look as if it's a credit. But meanwhile, maybe they held me against my will. Maybe they did whatever they had to do. But you think it's funny now because, of course, I mean, you think, hey, sexy, 2, 3 women, yes. Holding people against their own will is crazy, bro.
It's very crazy.
It's very crazy. So with the issue that is happening in school, I am not here to blame anybody. I'm only trying to tell you what is going on. Our generation of 16 years old girls, 17 years old girls, 18 years old girls are crazy, bro.
They are crazy and they need to be.
They are crazy.
They need to be.
I genuinely wish that parents pay
punished and taught.
you guys should pay attention to your kids and see how your kids are misbehaving from their social media content, what they post, what they think
Sometimes
is funny.
I'll see a video on a social media and a very young girl below 18. The way I ask myself, like, okay, do they have parents in the house? Do they have people to protect them? You understand? And listen, there are always foolish people, both men and women. They are always stupid people. I always say men are more decent than women. Men are more covered than women.
Yeah.
Men are more decent than women. I say it again and again. Yeah. Even men, we have pedophile women who tries to grip them. Not to talk of you, a woman, exposing yourself. They're always stupid people.
Yeah.
And we are here to protect children. We are not here to bash one gender.
Yeah.
It is about the children. Child abuse. Women are always abusing children in the house. Slapping them, making them carry loads.
That is very bad.
It's child abuse.
That's very bad. So, I mean, you can go through that for a second and you guys can understand the perspective you are coming from.
Right.
Because in most cases, guys, if you guys have seen a fraction of how our generation women, not even women, the girls are acting. They are on social media saying my lick is better than you.
My lick is better than yours.
They're on social media
going half naked.
They're on social media calling themselves Ajua rich kid, rich dick something, dick rider, 16 years old girl. You guys have
have seen it, and you wait until something happens and you sort men.
Your daughter and your sister, they are misbehaving like this on TikTok, on all the social media platforms. I don't know who gave them phones, and then they are acting like that. You guys are not paying attention. Do you understand? So it is bad that they're acting like that, and it's extremely stupid that the men are
doing that, of course. And I always say men who take advantage of younger ladies are men who have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
I'm not saying younger ladies around 21, 22, those are beautiful, sweet ones. Okay. I'm talking about the minors, the 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 13, 14, the teenagers. Listen, if you are interested in this kind of ladies, trust me, you have low self-esteem. You know very well you can never get women in their prime. That's why you're going for those children, and you are very stupid. When you are arrested, you'll be in trouble.
Which level of psychological problem? Oh, I'm looking for a very interesting word. Which level of craziness did you get to?
You don't even know how we can't.
Which level did you get to, sir?
God.
Which level did you get to see the 10-year-old lady, or not even lady, 10-year-old girl attractive? Like
how?
What?
How?
Because I don't know whether you guys are meeting the wrong ones. I have seen the 10-year-old girls. They look hungry as fuck. Their hairs are not even growing. They look terrible as fuck. I don't know what attractive.
They always need people to take care of them. They are children.
What's attractive about them that you find them attractive? 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on. Which level are you, sir? Which level are you that you find these ones attractive?
It's a very big question. You need to come and answer us because it's crazy.
Let's presume that you don't touch them. Let's presume you see them and pass by. How do you see them and find them attractive? That's my only question. Because I have seen them too.
Yeah.
And every 2 minutes I'm like,
what is this? Like, it's crazy. And we are saying this out there. This is the job of the police, but I think we can help the police by doing this. If you are in a society or an area or a vicinity and you notice someone always bringing in these minors in their house, all these children, try and call the police on these people. Like, that's the least at least you can do to help. Try call the police on these kind of people.
Most men say because it's I don't know. I think they're looking at their budget, right? So
okay, so
they say the younger ones do not demand much.
Low self-esteem.
That's very stupid.
You are lazy asshole.
Like I don't know how life is going to be without competition, bro.
Okay, you are thinking about the fact that you don't have money to pay. Yeah, have you thought about the trauma you are giving the child?
I don't know.
Have you thought about the trauma you are going to? Women are emotional. So when women are being treated through this kind of thing in their childhood, it lives with them most of the time.
Yeah.
It lives with them.
Yeah.
Some of them become hypersexual. Some of them become like a whole lot. Some of them, they even tend to hate sex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yes, it's the trauma they go through is very serious.
But it's listen, we can make noise about this, but it's happening.
It's happening, bro.
Uncles are doing it.
Grandfathers are doing it
to their daughters.
Bro, if I catch me, I'll go beat you.
I tell these guys all the time that if an issue comes out
Yeah.
Right? And then people go gaga about it and then they say, oh no, this is bad. It has been happening behind the scenes.
It has been happening.
Like,
like this case, this child abuse
it-
and this grape issues, it is happening as we are talking now. It is even happening maybe somewhere or something.
There is some girl child who cannot come out and say it out loud because she is scared. She can't say it. She can't say it out
She's
loud.
traumatized.
So it looks as if, oh no, it's not happening.
It's not happening. We just caught this
happening.
person.
Trust me when I say this. There are some losers, some stupid guys with mental deficiency. They are going to,
Who needs to be castrated?
You understand? They see these ladies as not breast. I hate using the word ladies. These tiny
Children.
babies or these children, they see them attractive enough
Like how?
to want to touch them sexually, and it doesn't make sense.
We have Oloshos, just go pay money and just smash one and just go your way.
So I mean, after blaming this man, I need you guys to understand that most of these men, and men in general, our default character, again, I repeat, default character as men is to be attracted to women.
Yes.
Okay, so it takes a lot of sexual discipline
Exactly.
for a man to say, okay, I'm going to be around women, but I'm not going to touch them.
Yes.
It's either that man, one, the women don't find him attractive, that is one, or two, he's trying so bad
Self-control.
to not touch them. And usually in every institution, whether police, whether schools, whether whatever, if the male child or the men there find a way to touch the women or do something stupid to the women. And it does happen because men by default are interested in women.
Yes.
Right? That is why, and we can say this down to the line. Listen, guys, for those of you who have children, baby mamas and everything, you have, daughters and everything. Please make sure that you don't take your child to some other man's house.
Yeah. And leave the child with that man and be like, yo, that's fine.
It's crazy, bro.
You are risking it, man.
Especially if the child is of some age.
Yes.
Okay? Some age that you know of the age. Don't do that. Because trust me.
These are the precautions that we tell them to take. Stop focusing on insulting men. Take precautions. At least you can limit some things.
Trust me when I say that. Men by default, let's say you have the exceptional one. I know. Let's say you have the exceptional one. I'm talking about the default characteristics of men.
Yeah.
That default example is poking a man and then he has to respond with violence. That is default.
Yes,
when
default.
I poke a man and I trigger him, he responds with violence. It's default. If I finally meet a man who I poke and then he's calm, then that is fine.
Yeah, self-control.
But on default, most men, most of us have sexual urges that if we find ourselves with women, we are more likely going to touch them. So what we have to do, you women should do, is to make sure, okay, listen, we are not going to do this. We are not going to make sure our daughter, is going to be somewhere that is looking a certain way for these men
to have access
to.
Yes.
Because maybe you are unlucky. You are meeting the stupid man. That man who doesn't respect himself. And he's going to do something very stupid. Yes. And it's crazy.
And the fact that you're only going to enjoy blaming him, insulting, at the end of the day, it has happened. So at least take precautions. Take precautions. So in case it happens, we know that this guy went extreme and needs to be castrated.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But you don't have to just be around and be like, yo, I can do whatever I want. I can go around criminals. I can sleep around and still the criminals will have self-control.
You know the problem that women do not understand the concept of life and they don't know the consequences that goes on in life. So
true.
Usually women think, okay, the world is supposed to bend to them and accept
anyhow they are.
You understand? So they feel like, okay, listen, I have a child. Okay?
Yeah.
I have a child. I have a daughter who is 10 or who is 11, which is wrong for a man to touch that child in a certain way. However, that woman is not going to have some safety precautions to make sure that, okay, I'm not going to...
He would rather tell you, the man,
to not do it. Do you understand? But if you logically process it, the man, just so you know, the man can say, of course, I won't touch that child. But after some time, his default instincts will keep coming back. And before you know, that 13, 15 years old child is being touched in a certain way that is bad.
Yeah, and apart from the children, even adults, women, if you touch a woman, she tells you, I don't like this, please stop. If you touch a woman, she tells you, please stop.
Yeah.
Control yourself, because even if she's old, you can be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, with that,
yes,
I'm sure you guys already know. my main concept for this conversation for today is to tell you guys, I don't understand the perspective or what you see about these ones that you find attractive. Those tiny children. I don't
It's
know.
disgusting,
It's
honestly.
crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So gross.
It's crazy. And then I think the baby mama issue is a factor.
Yeah, the baby mama too it plays a role. Most of these guys, some of them are pedophiles. So when they come and have a daughter, they turn to, I love your daughter, this, and they'll be doing that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's scary. So if you have a daughter out there, know the kind of man you go for.
Yeah.
Know the kind of man you go for and take some safety
the
precautions.
Single mother and a child only issue usually is the problem because there's no father to make sure everyone is
to protect
to protect and everything. So usually,
and you don't find your own biological daughter attractive. Yeah. So that would be the best. And we have men who actually sleep with their own daughters.
Bro, I've heard spooky.
Bro, they need to be castrated. Why are they just jailing these people? Just castrate them, make them impotent.
Bro, I mean, I've heard spooky things.
Yes, it's crazy.
I think this is bad. And guys, I need to go on this one because we have other content to post.
Yeah,
for
right,
today.
right.
And guys, that's why I'm in this t-shirt. Stay disciplined. Respect yourself. Most of you guys watching this, please respect yourself. Respect yourself. Most of these girls do not deserve all these things you're doing to yourself.
If they
There are
were
lots
to
of
be
women out
listening
there.
to us, stop chasing women, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
All these grape pedophile issues wouldn't have been happening.
makes no
and you
sense,
guys
bro.
call us women haters.
Oh.
We tell men to focus on themselves, control their sexual urge so a woman doesn't manipulate you, a woman doesn't use you. In the course of doing this, it will not make you go for a child. At least you are focusing on building your life. You see? And you guys think we hate you?
The boredom of men is one of the reasons for all this. Usually, when most men become bored and then they are useless to society, and they are not doing anything for themselves, they turn out to do detrimental and bad shit.
Crazy stuff.
Usually, that's how it works. So when men are bored, they start doing crazy things. That's
true.
when robbery, no, that's when masturbation. Like that is where
essaying and stuff.
You understand, because that man is not chasing anything. So when we tell you men to focus on yourself, that is what we.
When you are busy, you wouldn't be doing nonsense.
You're doing stupid things. Bro.
Yeah.
And guys, we need to go and don't do any of that. It's bad. And women, please be accountable. For whatever. Just look at the situation.
And not forgetting the women abusing children in the house.
Bro, most women are abusing
you will need to be on you people too.
No, most women are abusing.
They are abusing children
They are
in the
saying
house.
Men barely abuse children.
No, you
bro.
don't find that.
Most women are abusing children.
And they don't talk about that.
They don't talk about it.
They see it
because,
normal.
Yeah. Men barely.
They abuse children.
I mean, there are some retarded, deadbeats, but then usually men barely do it. Women are the main.
They more treat children every time in the house.
They do that.
Both
They do
men,
that.
male
So
child
if-
and
yeah.
female child.